Welcome, Scorpio, to your October messages from Spirit Reading. We are going to go ahead and see all the energies and messages that Spirit would like to share with you over this month. Scorpio, I'm going to start off with your oracle cards. This is going to give us the core themes coming through for you. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Scorpio, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with courage and bravery, and I am just going to get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what courage and bravery is all about for Scorpio, please. Right, we'll start over there. And we have Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Five of Cups. Wow, Scorpio, what an incredible message coming through for you. Firstly, we have to acknowledge that you have two aces coming through. And when we receive two aces in a reading, for me, it takes the reading to a whole another level. And this reading is all about messages from Spirit, and we see the hand of God coming through twice. Now, my dear Scorpios, when you receive the message of courage and bravery, your divine team wants you to know that you have the heart of a warrior. And at this time, you want to do what is right, but it is not always easy. However, your divine team are surrounding you in a light of courage at this time and guiding you, my dear Scorpios, to do what you know deep down in your heart is right. Now, Scorpio, this energy is all coming through where you might be experiencing Five of Cups right now. And Five of Cups tells me that you have experienced something in the recent past that has caused you a lot of regret and remorse, the energy of crying over spilt milk. Something has happened that has left you filled with this energy of sadness, and you keep going over it, Scorpio, and playing it out in your mind's eye. Why didn't I say that? Why didn't I do that? I can't believe somebody I trusted said that to me or did that to me, and going over it and over it. There is something about this particular situation, Scorpio, that is not sitting right with you. And this is why we are seeing courage and bravery coming through. There is something here that you need to do. Either you need to say something, or perhaps there's some action you need to take. There is this element of unfinished business. And until you answer that warrior heart within you and stand up for what you believe is right, my dear Scorpios, you could remain in this energy of why? Why did I allow this to happen? Why didn't I see the red flags? So now we understand what our aces are all about. The first ace we are seeing is the hand of God coming in, giving you the wand of infinite possibility. It's up to you now, Scorpio, to take that wand and you now do something that is going to allow you to honor what you believe is right. Now, Scorpio, this is going to be so different for everybody. I will give you simple examples. If you are in this energy of remorse and regret because your significant other treated you really badly and then ended your relationship with no reason, and you cannot get over it, you cannot get over that after all the years that you were together, they just one day said, you know what, I've had enough, I'm packing my bags and leaving, and that's what they did. And you cannot believe that after all you went through together, they could just do that. It's just not right. It's not sitting with you. Now that wand is going to be, of course, personal to you. It could be that you make that phone call and you say, I want to speak to you. There's a lot I need to say. And you let them know exactly how you're feeling. Or, my dear Scorpios, if a phone call is too daunting, you could write an email and explain in depth how you are feeling, why you are feeling it, and tell them what you think of them. Scorpio, if you were unfairly dismissed from your job, but they went through all the right channels, so you can't do anything, but you know it's not right the way they treated you. You could have been working there for a couple of months or a couple of years, but it was not fair. It's not sitting with you. This Five of Cups could be that even though they went through all the channels to protect themselves, you speak to a specialized lawyer to see if you have a case. If not, you could, my dear Scorpios, once again write an email to the CEO, to Human Resources, explaining exactly what you went through, your side of the story, but you let all this energy of disappointment and hurt out and you send it off. What we do see is that when you honor what you are being called to do, when you honor standing up for yourself, speaking your truth, what you do, my dear Scorpios, is that you allow yourself to come out of this energy, turn around and face these two cups standing. Now, these two cups are very important for you because we have our second ace coming through, which is the hand of God, coming in with a cup of abundance. What your angels and your guides are telling you right now is that once you release this, and it doesn't matter how you release it, Scorpio, whether it's a text message, a voice message, an email, a face-to-face confrontation, does not matter. Once you release it, Spirit tells you, then, my dear Scorpios, the cup of abundance comes into your life. You release this energy totally. It's almost as though you free yourself from this dark cloak that is covering you. And now you are free to be able to concentrate and work on things in your life that are looking good and really positive. Once we have the Ace of Cups coming in, my dear Scorpios, please anticipate that there is abundance about to be flowing into your life. And as you can see, we've got 5 streams. This abundance will touch many areas of your life. And remember, you can be abundant in any area of your life. So a very strong and exciting message coming through there. Now let us move on and see what closure and manifestation is all about. They jumped out together, so there is a connection here. So let's go ahead and get your clarifiers and see what this is all about for you. So we want to see now what closure and manifestation is all about for Scorpio, please. And we have 8 of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the 3 of Cups. Now, my dear Scorpios, once we see closure, we know there is an ending coming for you. And this ending could very well be what we spoke about over here. But you will be closing a door and walking down a new road. This closure is very connected to something that you have put up out onto the spiritual realm, something you've been praying for, wishing for, hoping for. You've brought this closure in. You've wanted something to end so that you could begin something new. Now, as I said, it could have something to do with courage and bravery, And then again, for many of my Scorpios, this could be something completely different. With Hanged Man coming through here, I do feel you have been working on this spiritually for quite some time. Hanged Man tells me that this is not an overnight energy. You've thought about it. You've done your prayers. You've done your rituals. You've done your meditations. You've really looked into what you want now. And what I love to see, Scorpio, is that you didn't mind being in Hanged Man's energy, because as you were there, you really got a clear and a distinct picture of what you wanted to bring in or who you wanted to bring in. So all the time, in Hanged Man energy, which is God's waiting room, you understood and visualized exactly what you wanted. And now Spirit is confirming that you are coming out of the Hanged Man energy as things now are picking up. And my gosh, my dear Scorpios, are they picking up? 8 of Wands tells us that as this energy of waiting, pondering, thinking, imagining all comes to an end, please anticipate going into energy now that moves at an incredibly fast pace. So for example, Scorpio, if you have been praying and wishing that you will find a job that is suitable to who you are right now, and you have given it an immense amount of thought, you know the kind of company you want to work for, you know the kind of work you want to do, you know the kind of boss you would like to have, so everything is crystal clear. What we see happening in October is that you're going to get calls to come through for interviews. These interviews will all be viable. There'll be things about them that you will see are exactly what you called in. One will be that you really like the boss you will be working for. The other would be the work you really love. And so you will see things are happening, things are changing. And ultimately, all this fast-moving energy is going to lead you to the perfect job where you now can close the door on a previous job or being unemployed and walk down that new road. You are bringing in exactly what you have wished and prayed for. Now that was just a simple work example. This could come through in your love life, calling in that particular person. This could come through in terms of your own business, launching it and getting it going and making it successful. This could come through with regards to your health, my dear Scorpios, or your family or spiritual life. Whatever you have been concentrating on, this is where we see this magical energy come through. The lovely card we see here is 3 of Cups. Scorpio, there are people around you who are going to be so happy for you. This is your soul tribe energy. Friends and family who want the best for you. Friends and family who know what you've been through, who know how you have waited for it. And they are going to be coming in and rejoicing and celebrating with you as this manifestation comes into being. What a lovely message coming through there. Let's move on now and see what Be Assertive is all about, and I will just get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what Be Assertive is for Scorpio, please. And we have High Priestess, Temperance, and Death. Wow, 3 major arcana cards coming out. So this is a very big and strong message for some of my Scorpios. Your angels and guides are coming in, and they want you to know, my dear Scorpios, that the key to this month is to be assertive, is to speak your truth, to be courageous and brave, and not sit back and let things that don't feel right just go by, because that only brings you down. Do whatever it takes, whether it's writing that email, sending that voice message, confronting them face to face. It does not matter. Speak from the heart. This is going to give you the power and the momentum you need. Same when it comes to closure and manifestation. When you get out of our hanged man energy and things start picking up for you and moving for you, you need to work with the energy that is moving fast for you now. Go on those interviews, make those phone calls, speak to the right people, put yourself out there if you're wanting to meet and date. There's no sitting back. Spirit wants you to know that you are very connected to your divine team in October. They are going to be working with you and communicating with you through your intuition. So, my dear Scorpios, trust those gut feelings, those hunches and those premonitions, because that is how you are going to know you're on the right path. We are also being told that there is a very particular angel working with you this month, an angel that is filled with this rainbow energy, filled with hope, possibility, and the treasures that are waiting for you. There is a new day dawning, and we see that as well with our death card. There is a big ending coming for you. This is the closure we saw. A door is closing on something. My dear Scorpios, you are so ready to let go of, because where you are walking into is your manifestation, that new day we saw dawning. We see dawning for you, filled with everything that you have been working on so hard, and now Spirit comes in and says, it's your time. Claim it, receive it, and enjoy it, my dear Scorpios. So that's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you a divinely blessed month, and I am sending you all so much love.